everybody, my name is Felicia Oh. I am at the Jean-Jacques Machado Academy in Tarzana, California. And Shama and Girls and Gi asked me to do a technique video. And so I'm going to show you one of my favorite moves for controlling especially bigger people. But a lot of people have probably know this control, but what I really like about it, especially as a smaller person, is that it really allows me to use my body to control a bigger person. Especially when I work so hard to pass the guard. And when they're on their side, I use my body as a wall behind them, and I get that Kimura lock on his arm. And thumbs are in, okay? I'm assuming a lot of you guys probably already know this position. So we come through, lock the wrists, thumbs are in, and what I really focus on is I try to keep it tight to my body and compact, so I'm not loose here. And if he starts to move, I start to lose control. Right? So I kind of suck everything in, I shrink wrap it in, and I use my chest as a wall for his back. And my weight is in my hips, and so I have a good base. And what I can do here is I can use this to move him forward or back depending on where I want him to go. So I'm sucked in, and if I want to move him forward so I can take his back, I drop down and I drive off my toes and push him forward, and then I can take his back, okay? By that same token, if I want him to move back, I just kind of drop my hips back, and I pull him back, and I stay tight and control, okay? So when we go from a regular side control, and he probably, if he turns away, I slide my hand in, I lock it up tight. So depending on what I do, I may want him to move forward, back, or I may want him to stay here. But as he rolls, if he rolls forward, I use my hips and my body to control him and pull him back. So even if he starts going up to his knees, I can still sit back and control him, okay? If he starts rolling toward me, worst case, if he rolls really hard into me, I'm just gonna go knee on belly and let it go. And I stay on top, keep the top control position, okay? Then I can attack any other attack I want, or if I come back down to side control, I get right back to it, and I keep my hips low and controlled, okay? So from here, I have 3 favorite positions to go to, okay? So the first one I really like is, because a lot of times they don't expect it, and I'm gonna take his back. So my legs in back, I'm gonna windshield light my foot in, behind him, and sit to my butt. Right? So if you sit up for a second. So now I'm in this position. So I'm gonna go from here to here. All the while keeping this control. I windshield wipe my legs, and I use my knee under his head, like a little pillow. And that gives me the space to go around his head. Okay. From here, windshield wipe, knee, and I use this to lift his head up, and I put his back on my chest. Okay. What I don't like, especially as a smaller person, to pull him here, because now he's dead weight and there's no way that I can pull him without using a lot of energy if I'm lucky enough, right? So I kind of think more about sitting up, and then I can bring my leg across with his arm, however I want to finish, taking his back. So one more time, I get my control, windshield wipe, knee. I can squeeze in here a little bit. Whatever finish I want after that. So that's taking the back. Okay, so again, we're side control. I get my lock. Okay, my next one is a choke. This one I'm having a lot of fun with. So from this position, I'm just gonna reach up. Thumb in, it's right there. Like I don't even have to change my position. I just slide up, I get under his neck, and I try to get as deep as I can, and I'm gonna pull my elbow up. The other hand is gonna go behind, fingers in on the top of his collar. Okay, so if we turn, right here. So from here, I have his collar, this hand comes here. Then I just lift up. And he taps just like that. Thank you, Mark.
It's a great show.
Yeah. That's Mark's style. That's Mark's style choke. Okay, so one more time. I come in, I reach for the collar, I try to get deep. They might be defending, whatever they're doing, I take the other one out, grab the collar, and little baseball elbow drop. Okay. And we can go the third one. We're in the same position. I'm just gonna step over. Back to basics. I step over, try not to kick him in the face, slide it in nice. The other leg behind comes up, knee up, and I have just your armbar. Basic armbar. All from the same position. So if he starts to defend, I can switch to the other. I can switch between the different ones. Whenever he's defending, I'm gonna catch him in something. I hope you guys like that. I've been using all those little variations a lot lately. And,
She has.
and it's been a lot of fun. But like I said, I really like that position because as a smaller person, you can really control the person. If you lose the control, you just get knee on belly or regular side control, and you don't lose your top position that you've worked so hard to get. And as a smaller person, it gives you more time to practice staying on top because we don't always get that, So thank you very much. I hope you guys enjoy it. Good luck. Thank you, Mark.
Thank you.